My honored brothers and sisters, it is I, Temujin, whom you know as Genghis Khan. It is my great pleasure to speak with you. As you know, your history has been completely falsified. Therefore, I ask you to keep an open mind to this message and to only judge me once you have heard my words. Everyone deserves a chance to be fully heard before he or she is judged. One of the things I did in my life is to fight against those who would seek to control the entire world from behind the scenes. It's my great pleasure that you light workers are continuing this fight. I bow down to the wisdom that you are showing in this struggle. During my life, I physically fought against those who were puppets of the dark controllers. At the time, I thought this was necessary. However, while I did break multiple strongholds of the dark controllers, a lot of suffering was caused. I failed to address the root cause of the disease. You light workers are mainly fighting not physically, but via love and sovereignty and sharing truth. Especially in your time, I very much think this is the right approach. I commend you for it. I have gathered some knowledge about how this group operates, and I would like to share it with you. First of all, they are cowards. When they are confronted, they will flee. When they are brought into the light, they panic and start making mistakes. Second of all, they project. Whatever they accuse you of, they do themselves. Third of all, they are weak. The only reason why they can cling to power is that they manipulate good-hearted earthlings to do their bidding. Their main weapons are deception and lies and manipulation. I tried to physically fight those who were controlled by them, and in some cases that is still necessary. However, a lot of people who are controlled or brainwashed can be brought back to the light via truth and love, and by being a living example of a sovereign and truthful being. In the cases where it's an option to bring the brainwashed back into the light, it's preferable. Personally, I think that the term light worker isn't great at communicating to the general public what you do. If I were you, I would rebrand light worker to non-liar. So when describing your group, say you are the non-liars. You feel the power in those words, do you not? Branding yourselves as non-liars offers a clear challenge to the rest of the world to also start living up to this ideal. It communicates to the general public the simple truth that almost everyone lies, especially those in positions of power. Plus, this is a personal commitment to not lie. If you make a commitment to not lie, you are still free to, at times, not mention certain things. That is fine, And if you are in a situation where someone would unfairly harm you if you told the truth, lying is acceptable. But there is way too much lying going on in your world, and everyone is desperate for truth. Therefore, the time is ripe for a group to call themselves the non-liars. And of course, if you call yourselves such, then actually behave in that way. From the perspective of a lot of benevolent ETs, lying to someone is harming them. If you want to be compatible with ETs and one day meet them, it is good to stop lying. Now I will offer my perspective on your current society. A problem that you have is that nearly everyone in your society may be good at heart, but currently behaves in a selfish way. This makes everyone else feels unsafe, and so they become more selfish as well. This is a destructive spiral downwards. You break this spiral by acting selfless and loving towards other people. This makes other people feel safe and loved, and hence they start acting better towards other people as well. Then you transform the destructive spiral into a positive, upwards spiral towards source. Yes, it can feel unfair that you have to act better to other people than they act against you. I empathize, yet this is the way. Be the change that you want to see in the world. And luckily, whenever people of lower and higher vibration interact, there is a natural tendency for those in lower vibration to slowly be pulled upwards. So you might say that physics is on your side. Also, I would like to share some priceless Indian wisdom here. It is, you should do your duties to the best of your abilities as a service to Source. However, you don't need to be concerned with whether you succeed or not. You only need to be concerned about trying your best. If you feel called to start a YouTube channel with the goal of helping people, and it turns out that no one watches you, then you didn't fail. You did your best. That's all that matters. Of course, if right now you are in so much pain and stress that you have no room to help anyone else, then help yourself first. Everyone is one regardless, so helping yourself is the same as helping others, so long as you're not helping yourself in a way that is harmful to others. If you are doing better, then everyone on earth benefits from that in a small way. Finally, I commend you for continuing my fight in a more wise and heart-centered way. You are going to win. And while your lives may be painful right now, they are going to get better. Furthermore, it is likely that your children, or at least your children's children, won't have to suffer as you did. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for? With love, Temujin. Channeled by A.S. Divine blessings to all like and subscribe our channel.